I'm Josiah Johnson, getting the wonderful opportunity to sit down with Willie Jones, X Factor phenomenon, and we're just going to talk a little bit about music and just life in general. So, Willie Jones, why'd you decide to audition for X Factor? Or how did you come to the conclusion that's what you wanted to do?
Actually, it was all like by coincidence, like me auditioning. Have a friend, Lauren Ross. I do musical theater with her, and she was telling me they were having an audition at the Bossier Mall,
Wow.
and she was saying like I would be perfect for it. And I was like, whatever. Like people like me don't get on shows like that. Like
Right.
it was never my intention to audition for a show to get into music. I just wanted to work for it. I mean, like go a different route because I feel like, well, I thought that it was all fake and
Right.
So then next morning they had the audition, and I was like at home sleeping, and she called me and was like, "You need to go to the audition." So I went. I was like number 80. They took the first 100 people, and I sung the Josh Turner song, and I won. So they flew me out to the audition in North Carolina, and stood in line, and it was like thousands of people, like thousands. And I was telling my mom, I was like, "Mom, I mean, yeah, I got here. I was just looking at it like fun. Like, I wasn't even trying to like, oh my God, if I don't make this show, my life is gonna be over. I was just doing it just cause, and made it through all the rounds. I was there for like 3 days. Got the last audition with the senior producers, and they said they would call me back in like 2 months, like within 2 months. And I was just waiting for that call, and then after a while, I forgot about it. I really just forgot about it, and then.
You make it through and then you forget.
Yeah, like, see, I forgot about it. And they said, if I, what they called, I think it was like July 5th or something like that. And they were like, you got the audition in front of Simon and Brittany and everybody. And I just couldn't believe it. I was so happy. And so from there, my family, we drove out to North Carolina to the live auditions. And yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy.
So that really is, it's a lot different than people think. You think you just, hey, I'm going to go try out for X Factor, and you walk through and you see Simon and Brittany.
You don't really just walk straight on stage.
Right.
It's a lot that goes into that. But I don't know, it's just crazy how everything worked out for me not even wanting to audition. Like, it's really a God thing. Like, I know it is.
That's amazing, dude. And why country? Why the Josh Turner song? Just pick the random out of the hat thing?
No, actually, I've been listening to country for like 3 years. It's just something that I just got into. I don't even know why. I just really started listening to it and loving it a lot. And so I just picked the song, not even thinking that I would get the reaction that I did, because it's just something that I listen to regularly, and I wasn't thinking like, I dress this way and I'm singing this, and they're gonna.
Well, America loved it.
Yeah, America
loved it. Came out dressed Kid and Play, and then all of a sudden, I really believe that Simon thought that it was the complete wrong track. He starts looking around. Brittany's a little shocked. Demi's looking like, I'm kind of confused here, and out comes this deep voice that shocks America.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty interesting, dude. 6 million YouTube hits that video has got. Do you know that?
It's a lot. Crazy.
Did you ever think a year ago that 6 million people would watch you sing?
Not at all. Not at all. Not within a year,
Yeah. One moment you're in high school, the next moment you're a verified Twitter user and 6 million view viral video,
Yeah.
So moving through the X Factor, you make it through America Loves You, and then you get to boot camp, sing Nobody Knows, and forget the lyrics.
Yeah.
Explain how you reacted, because I mean we saw a little bit of emotion in your interview after, but tell me what was going through your head that moment after you realized I've forgotten the words in front of these people.
Yeah, that was really hard for me because it's never happened. Like, I do musical theater and I've done talent shows in the area, and I've never forgotten the words and like blanked on stage. Like, usually if I forget the words, I just make something up.
Right. Was it because you were nervous, or was it just an out of the blue thing?
Yeah, I think it was. I wasn't nervous. Well, I was nervous, but I'm always nervous before I perform. But then it's like I get on stage and everything just leaves. And I felt that, but I don't know what happened. Like, they didn't show it, but before we sung, they asked us like a couple of questions about how much it means to us, and it's like when you take a test and you're about to take the test, and the teacher like keeps on talking, and you like finish talking, so I can like because you crammed it all in right before, and that's what happened, and they were just talking and talking and talking, and I think that's what happened. I just forgot.
Crammed so hard, and then all of a sudden,
it just went blank, and I really believed I was going home. I mean, if you watched it, but I guess they just saw something in me that they wanted to continue to see.
So they keep you after you forget the lyrics, and then you go to the home, right? And you sing the same song in an acoustic version. Why would you decide to sing that same song if you thought that song was almost your curse and kind of your death sentence on X Factor?
Well, actually, they gave us like a list of songs, like 5 songs that we could choose from, and I did pick that one, and there was another song that they didn't show, but I picked that one because after the judges, after boot camp, after I made it through, we had a little break, and I got to come back home, and I would always sing that song, like in the shower, in the car, like I knew all the words to it, and I would always sing it. So when I saw it on the list, I was like, thank God, because this is like my favorite song now. So I was super happy with getting that song, and I put my all into it because, like she said, I wanted everybody to forget when I sung it at boot camp, and just pour my all into that song. So it was cool.
So have you gotten a chance to watch all the episodes that you're on now?
I've watched them.
There was an interesting thing that Nick Jonas says after you leave the room. He says that sometimes you're R&B and sometimes you're country, and you've got to define that as an artist. But when I watched it, I was thinking, well, maybe he's trying to define a new genre. Maybe there's a soulful country that's waiting to emerge. Is there anything like that going on?
Exactly. And when I saw him say that, and Demi even said it to me, like when she was putting me through, I was thinking like, it's music, like we can do whatever, we can express ourselves in any kind of way, and if I want to be R&B and country, let me be,
That's exactly right.
I feel like that's gonna be my thing, is merging the R&B and country, and that's just how it is. I'm not even trying to be it, that's just who I am.
Right.
So.
And music flows from the heart. So
whatever comes out is what's real. So, like Demi, I told her in L.A. when she brought it up again, she was like, you don't know who you are, and you need to define yourself. And I told her, I said, well, sometimes, you do rock and pop and R&B, so why can't I do what I want to do? And she was like, yeah, you're right, but still, you need to. But I guess she didn't understand, but it's all good.
Yeah. So they push you through again. Then you get to live on stage performances, and you sing here for the party. What was that like? Because there was fireworks going on. They got girls behind you dancing and crowds screaming, and you're kind of working the crowd a little bit. What was that experience?
That was a really fun experience. It just happened so fast. Like, to me, performing in front of millions and hundreds of people in the audience, it was really fun. Like, I was just taking it as it went because I knew that could be my last time performing, so I was just having fun. That's what I like to do on stage, and even when I sing emotional songs, I just like to put my all into it and have fun, because you never know like when's gonna be the last time you're gonna do what you love to do. So I just had a lot of fun tonight.
You did. It definitely seemed like it. Unfortunately, you didn't make it through.
Yeah.
And then you came home. Of course, I'm sure you've seen that KSLA had a thing about you, and just about everybody around Shreveport was all buzzing with the excitement about it. And you saw the little video they put together over at Captain Shreve where you went to high school.
Yeah.
What was that feeling like, knowing that so many people were that proud of your talents and abilities as you kind of emerged into America's limelight?
Yeah, it's a great feeling to know that my city and my high school and my church and my family, just everyone supports me, even though I was the first to get cut from the live shows. It's still a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
And it's not over, so I just want everybody to stick with me. And I just love my city, and everybody who supported me.
That's good. It's definitely not over. Me and you spoke earlier about you going up to Tulsa to record. How's that been?
Yeah, it's been
what's
really
kinda,
cool. I have a cousin in Tulsa, and he's a pastor of a church over there, and he has a really nice studio. So just been in the lab a little bit working, and I got some other stuff planned that I'm really excited about. So
That's good. Can we expect an album within the next year, maybe?
but I don't know within the next year, but you can get some songs.
Definitely
You'll get a
some
little
singles here
EPs,
soon.
little singles, yeah, and I'm only 18, and I'm not in a huge rush to just like blow up. I just want to make good music and just put it out and have people appreciate it.
That's absolutely right. And you probably will. I'm sure you actually remember. Demi said something to you after you finished your live audition, and you were just kind of gazing at the crowd in amazement. And she said, "Protect that you. Keep that person, because that's the person that America's gonna love, and that's the person that's gonna make it." I think that you're keeping that person.
Straight up. Yeah.
Well, everyone, this has been Willie Jones from X Factor, an amazing artist, taking a new twist on country music, bringing a little soul into it. And I'm Josiah Johnson. Thank you for watching.